Hey, Taylor is back. I am in my old studio, revamped, rebooted. This is the next project that I'm going to be working on. What I did was I went to the hobby store. I found a shape I liked. I want to paint it in a Southwest palette. I didn't want to handle it a lot while I was doing the pour because I didn't want to make a lot of smooshes. So I decided to inset it into foam board only for the purpose of the pour, and then I'll take it out. What I'll probably end up doing is coating the foam board edges here with oil to keep the paint from sticking to it so that I can pop the horse out when I'm done. As I said, I'll be using a Southwest palette. I'll take you over there and show you what that theoretically looks like. Here's my Southwest palette. I'm using raw umber, Windsor Newton. I'm using cadmium yellow. You can see that. I'm using white, of course, and burnt umber, or burnt sienna, excuse me, and phthalo turquoise by, what's-a-majigget? Fine Touch from Hobby Lobby. I'm doing them by weight. I was trying to make all of them weigh the same. However, this cheap scale really doesn't do the job. So something to be aware of if you decide to do your paint by weight instead of volume. A lot of people don't think it makes a difference. I found that when I use the expensive paints, it seems to make a difference. So when you're going to do your paint measuring, you go ahead and you put it on there. You hit the tare to zero it out. And then as you add your paints, I shot for 20 on each one. Last time I weighed this, everything turned out 35. I do not understand the scale. So, and that one's turning out 20 this time. Now they all look roughly the same, and that one's coming up 35. The quantity looks almost the same, but the zinc is heavier. I don't know. And these should be also 20. Oh, that one's coming up 30. So that one's coming up 20 now. Last time it came up 30. So I will be adding 1 part by weight of water to each of these, and then I'll be adding 2 parts of Floetrol by weight to each of these as well. Be back in a sec. Okay, quick change of plans. I'm going to actually use pouring medium instead of Floetrol. So yeah, and instead of going by weight, I'm just going to go by volume. So I'm probably going to just mix in, put about an inch or so, maybe inch and a half worth of pouring medium into each cup, and we'll be ready to pour. Oh, and the reason I'm using pouring medium instead of the Floetrol is because I don't want a bunch of cells, and Floetrol does in fact have a lubricant that's similar to silicone, and probably is silicone-like, and it would possibly create more cells than I want. And I gotta say that with this recipe, I'm actually getting an absolutely perfect consistency. Completely perfect consistency with this recipe. No tweaking is necessary like it sometimes is when I just do everything by volume and Floetrol. So I'd say the 1-to-1 by weight water to paint, and then topping it off with about, whoosh, I can't really see that, sorry mates. It's a little, this one's a little drippy, but it'll be alright. And see, even here, you see the pouring medium is actually having an interaction. Hello, can you focus please? Focus, there we go. You can see some interaction going on with the paint and the pouring medium. This one feels thick. But anyway, so I will work on that and I will be back very shortly. Okay, so the dark one and the light one and white really came out super watery, so I'm going to add a little bit of gloss medium. That should thicken it up just a bit. Kind of hard doing this with one hand. So we shall see, we shall see. Come on. Wow, I haven't spent this much time on mixing in any of my videos, at least not lately. That's still kind of watery. So the key is really to get the viscosity to be relatively the same. What I'm going to go ahead and do is put them in front of the fan and hope that the fan can kind of stiffen them up, because a lot of times when I leave things around, they stiffen up quickly. We have low humidity today, really hot, lots of fires going on. I feel like I've got a lot of, what is that? Shoot, anyways, vocal fry going on. Forgive me. So everything's hot, dry, smoky. Ugh. Okay, here we are, fairly well set up. I did run some oil, coconut oil around there. I don't know if that's really going to work or not. I hope I didn't get any on the horse. I can't really tell. Oops, I got too many bangly things. I was going through jewelry. I used to make jewelry. Woot. Sorry for delay. Fast forward where needed. Let's see what these gloves look like. I realized I still don't have all my stuff and I can't find my cups, and I know I brought my cups in here. Yeah. Oops. I broke my nail. Yeah. These gloves seem like they're too big. Let's see if we've got issues here. Issues. Oh. Okay, sorry guys, this is going to be a long video, so use that, fast forward. Notice totally different gloves. So I don't know about you, but have you ever gone and got organized and then not been able to find anything? I had a friend who drew herself a map, and you know what she did? She lost the map. ADD much? Anyways, so here we go. Found this. I've got this fun little beaker I got at the hobby store. I don't know that it's accurate, but I'm like, it'll pour a nice ribbon. I think it has a nice little spout. Friend little spout. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, that's looking weird. Huh. We're going to go ahead and set up the white cloud. Still seems kind of watery to me, but maybe that's okay. Oh gosh, that's what I forgot to do. You should gesso the front and back of any wood project. I say that because the wood will warp. It will, boy will it warp. And you have to balance out the tension on both sides. So I'm going to do that real quick. You got to be careful when you open your gesso. See all that gunk? You don't want that falling on your piece and making lumps for your project. Here's just a quick note of how I'm doing it. I go with the grain, I go across the grain, just like you would with a canvas. Let's see. Sorry. So, all gessoed, not the greatest job I've ever done. Gesso, gesso, whatever you want to call it. Shoot. Dry enough. I want to get this done because I have things to do today. And you'll probably notice that the light is changing. Okay, so I'm going to place her back in the form. Okay, she's back in the form and we're ready to resume. Yes, some of the gesso oozed into the form, so yes, that might be an issue later when it comes to unmolding her after all, but we're going to try. We're going to do our best. Try to make her as flush with the form as possible. I don't want to put her over there. Crumbles. Anyways, gosh, this is taking too long. I really apologize. I guess I shouldn't. You've got fast forward. Okay. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Anyways, I'm not going to muck with that anymore. Sorry. I digress. Okay, so today I'm listening to K-Fog. It's a Saturday, so sorry if there's a continuity time thing. Okay, so we got the white in there, a little concerned. It is a little watery still. I thought I'd gotten it to dry out. So I'm going to go light to dark like I usually do. Close the door so family members know that I am busy doing my thing. I'm going to not make it too busy because I want to make ribbons, nice ribbons. So I'm going to break that up with a yellow. This is really interacting in a strange way. Can you see how that's interacting? So we'll see how this goes. I'll go turquoise. And then the whatever. This one's really liquidy too. That really concerns me. So I won't put as much of that one in. That's really folding into itself really nicely. Some more white. No silicone, no other additives. I gave you the recipe as I poured, so you know exactly what we've got going on here. An attempt at a southwestern palette. I'll probably have extra paint. And, sorry, the Windsor Newton, I used my coupon at Joann's for that, so instead of being like 50 bucks, it was like 30, 35 for all the little tubes. Still not cheap, oh my goodness. So I rarely ever use them, which sucks because that's why I bought them, to use them. So yeah, I'm using them, gosh darn it. I just feel hesitant. If I feel hesitant, let's go with that. The white is watery enough. Okay, now I am apprehensive for sure because I want it to come out nice. And I want there to be nice ribbons, and I don't want it to mud out too soon. More white maybe? Oh, there's not much white left. We'll probably, anyways, okay, let's just go for it. First swipe, I'm going to start at the top and let it roll down and make quite a mess. Sorry, I make funny noises. No, I don't know about this. Ew, looks like baby poo. Not, and it looks super busy. Granted, I do want a nice agate effect, for sure. Whatever I put on the bottom will go away. It does look like baby poo at the bottom here. Well, maybe that'll be a nice flow to just kind of let it go, let it go. And every time I rock it back, I'm losing more, right? Oh, I didn't want to drip. It's okay. Okay, let the fun times start. Interference. Ears. Okay, interesting. I'm not digging it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my. I'm so really not digging that attempt. And I do mean attempt at a southwestern palette. I think I stirred it too much, which really sucks. But that said, I can pour over. I don't have enough movement in the right places. And you know me, I never do all that pokey stuff I've just been doing. Okay, well, said not a fan so far. Totally bummed so far, but I don't know, maybe it'll turn out okay. Oh, look at that, there's a little, come on, here we go. I mean, there's some neat stuff going on away from the horse. Oh no, got a little pink bugger. Too much mud. Well, it might be cool. Okay, so I am just going to let her flow. I don't know if you can see it better this way because of the light in the window. Did I just poke my head and everything? Can you see her flowing? So, yeah, I don't like it because there's, well, look, there's nice definition there, but there's no real definition through here. Crumbs. No definition in the agate effect that I was attempting. I don't... There's some definition, darn, I just bopped in there, didn't I? This is kind of the agate effect I was going for. So leave it to be in the bottom of the cup. So let us hope it will shoot even out. Don't like those drip marks. Too late. Can I rectify them at all? Okay, trying again here. Come on, baby, hit all the good spots. Come on, stay on the horse. Get on the horse. Dang. Dang, Daniel. Yeah, it's still not agate-y enough. Well, we'll see how it ends up at the end of the day. It might be alrightish. It's so loose though. I could only just stop it right there. That's kind of cool-ish looking, except for that front leg there. Yeah, that white and that brown is just too watery. Well, a pricey pour, that's for sure. Not a cheap pour, that one. But it has hope, I guess, I think. I don't know. It's just so loose. You can kind of see the body under there, yeah. Did I catch the drippings just for entertainment, perhaps? If I catch them, I catch them. If I don't, I don't. It was a complete experiment. Can you see her? I guess so. So I'm just going to let it keep moving till it stops and see what we end up with. It does have that southwestern feel to me now. Maybe if you're in the Southwest, you're going, oh my God, Californians, like you even know. I don't even know what a California palette would be. I guess it would be like green for weed and like burgundy for wine. That seems to be all we're known for at the moment. Would I do it again with the substrate? Yeah, actually I think I would. I think it's helped a lot. It's still moving, so we'll just let that keep pulling. Longest video ever. Okay, slowed up enough to call it? No, not quite. It's not done yet. On that darn little paint book. Oh, it's not even. It is worse than a hooker. It's worse than a paint booger. It's debris. It shall not remain. I know that kind of made things weird, but I'm not going to let a piece of debris like that stay in this project. Okay, seems to be slowing up, but not completely. I like how that element's going through the leg there. Where's the back leg? The back leg's back here. Front leg's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm just going to let it keep moving until it's pretty done. Kind of wish that element could have stayed in there. So here we have it. I'm going to stop it. Okay. Okay, is it going? I can't see. Yes, it is. So here's the unveiling-ish. I got mess everywhere. Move it to the side, cross fingers, let it drip. Okay, there she is. I think she looks way better than she did. Not super happy with her head. Maybe if I let it pour off a bit more, we'll get some more detail there. Okay, so that was my first try at that. I think it was a semi-success. As I said, I'm not thrilled about the boring elements of her head, but darn. Well, maybe make her a shadow. I don't know. Okay, I don't want to make it go zigzaggy, so I'm going to leave her in Jupiter mode or Saturn. So there you go. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for fast forwarding. Let me know what you think. Have you tried something like this? Is it a matter of just pouring on anything you get your hands on? That's not a bad thing, I don't think. And hey, stay tuned for more fun and games and new things shortly. Have a great day. Take care. Bye.